I remember you doing that commercial with the nice and easy and you had that touch up. And I said, here comes Margot running into the police station and she puts her nice and easy on. Now, I'm married to a cop and I don't see anybody, I don't think any of the female officers that he was working with would bring in their nice and easy touch-up kit into the police department at the NYPD and touch up the roots while they're taking down a police statement. And therein lies the problem. It's like, you know, if Nice and Easy is going to pay you a lot of money to subsidize the money that you're losing on the show, why wouldn't someone like Rose D'Angelo, who's a hairdresser, you know, that character, have a Nice and Easy, you know? I'll give you an example. When Rose had her own salon, none of the products in the salon were P&G products. And I said, there's a whole row of
begging for
advertisers, and they pay big money to be on there. Now, investigating about this because I tried a lot of times to get them involved. And there's Procter and Gamble Productions and there's Procter and Gamble the company. When you hear about the P&G $500 billion that they do in advertising, that's not soap operas. Soap operas are run by maybe 2 or 3 people in the Procter and Gamble Productions company. So for Procter and Gamble, the production company, to go to like Tide and say, would you like to advertise on our show? It's a big production. It's a big deal. But it never happened. It happened in the beginning when the shows first started, but there was a separation over the years. But they started to do a little bit of like Dusty and Lucy had sex on a big thing of Bounty towels.
They were making poor choices. Like I remember Harley on Guiding Light one time saying, "Pull over, can we get some Pringles?" and things like that. Like that to me makes sense. Or I do remember seeing like Folgers in people's kitchens.
And that's great. That's natural.
Like I don't even think you necessarily need to be like, "Oh, this Folgers makes great coffee." Just having it in the set tells us, "Oh, Tom and Margot drink Folgers. Okay, they must like it, so maybe I should try it too." I think that is.
That's exactly.
I will say, like when I was at Days and they tried to do a few product placement things at Days, the companies would say to us, "We basically want you to take the script from our 20-second ad and insert it into your scene."
Yeah, they do.
So I remember, like, we wrote a scene where literally, there were 2 sorority girls who were trying to cover up the accidental murder of a gay rapist. And in the middle of this scene, one of them stopped and said, "Oh my God, I have such bad cramps today. Do you have any Midol?" And they literally did word, and I was mortified because I remember our executive producer saying, "This is going to be so great. It's going to be revenue for us. This is so awesome. And Midol wants to buy it." And I thought, "Oh, well, that's fine, no problem." Like, they said, "Okay, so we're going to insert it in your scripts." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." He said, "Well, we'll take care of it. Don't worry." And I said, "Okay, no problem." And when this aired, and they're like moving the body down into the basement, and it stopped to talk about their cramps, I literally, like, my jaw hit the ground. I was like,